So in this video, what we're going to talk about is templates, and I love a good template. Often we use templates in a couple of ways in the practice. We've got our navigation template, which will take us to other sort of templates within the practice. Sounds a bit meta, I do apologize. And also we've got a federation template, which links us with all other referrals. I'm going to give you a basic overview of how you can use them in your own practice to make things a bit more efficient. First thing, you're going to have permission. So that will be on your smart card, and then go up to setup, data entry, and then new template maintenance. And this will take you to this page here. So top left, we want new template. And this, again, it looks awfully familiar. So you're going to name your template. So we're going to go with Dave's example. Category, miscellaneous. Now I should have, he says, a nice, we'll put under Eaglescliff, and I'll see if there's anyone for here. Put it under admin, okay? You must pick an icon, which they've got loads to go with. So let's just go with an orange one just for bits here. And you'll see here there's some new bits compared to, say, like the protocols, where you've got applies to male patients, female patients, and they've got minimum, maximum age. What you can also do as well is link them to problems. So for example, if you're doing something with like pre-diabetes, that they might want to link it automatically to that problem, and also to add the code whenever that template is applied. Again, same really useful bit. If there's a letter template as well, you can add that at the bottom there. So you really, the interesting bit is this blank screen, and you're like, oh, what do I do? And this gives you the side of this, okay, or the size of the template as it sort of comes out. Where's going to be useful for you is here, top left. And this will give you all that you can add to it. Now, I do quite a few things, and what are really, really useful. Again, I'm going to hammer on about the quick action button. If you watch my protocols video, you realize how important the quick action is, because it allows you to do everything. So select quick action. So let's go with acute medication. And then here's specific drug. Okay. So this is really the backbone of our we've got a low carbon template, or low carbon inhaler template. And the benefit of this is then you can just rinse and repeat all of the ones that you want to do in terms of certain inhalers, and you can just add them all to there. So that instead of having a poster on the wall, which I utterly hate, you can go, right, if you go on this template, you can add in different sort of pages for it. So we just strip this down. New acute inhaler of that. So I'm just going to make it that. And then you add it there. Done. Okay. So when you preview it, it won't come up, but that will have the button that will go straight to acute issue of that. Fantastic. The other one, going back to the quick action button that I use all the time, is in terms of, we do, the one that I use is the Word and the specific Word documents, okay? And then you can do specific, let's have a look, specific Word letter template, okay, with sender, recipient, letter, receipt. So if you want to build one for all of your 2-week waits, or if you've got certain letter types that you use all the times, you can do it here. Do it once, do it really well, and it will save your team a whole load of time. Marvelous, thank you very much. And again, that will ask you just to pick it, who's it going to. It will ask you then to search. So we just pick one up. So we've got an emergency admissions template. EMP, that's one. Thank you. And then it's going to ask me, and it's going to talk you through different types of options in terms of the letters and how you want to do. I'm going to cancel it from that way, just as a useful bit as well. Okay. So again, the quick action button as well, if you wanted to, you can actually pick up a different protocol and launch a specific protocol, which again, you might want to do, thinking if you want that to happen to your patient. And you've got all the options, have an explore. So that's really where the functionality of it comes. The other ones that I use all the time is if you want to add in certain read codes. So I've got a examination template, which just gives you, you know, I've taken a pulse, saturations, I want it coded in. So all I've done is do the numeric value, and I've got a list of, different ones here. So this would only pick the numeric value there. So for example, oxygen saturations, and if you just make sure you pick the right one, because it would be here we are, oxygen saturations at periphery. You can tell it's the right one because it's got a minimum and maximum 0 to 100, and then sort of take it from there. And then it's got oxygen saturations there, happy days, in percentage. And then what you can do if you don't like how it looks is, if we preview this, you think like, oh, it looks a bit bunched up, don't like it. You can always expand it out and adjust that percentage up to 75, it seems. So that will go that way, but then it's like, no, I want it to go the other way. So you've got loads of space now for that to be sorted. Okay, happy days. Other ones that I use all the time is in terms of having a checkbox. Okay, and that will link it to a certain read code. So let's put that into referral. And this is where we can get some things quite interesting. So let's add our fast track cancer referral. So you've added that there. What that will do is when we preview it, that will allow a tick box. And as soon as that box is ticked, it will add the read code. But we can link it with functionality, okay? And you can configure the properties based on this selection. So let's just quickly add a letter. So quick action button. Specific word letter template. Now I haven't sent it to anyone, okay? This is just our emergency admissions one. But again, just change it to a cancer one or to whatever you're doing. Once you've added your Word document, right click, add dependencies, okay? These must be active. So here we are. The fast track cancer referral must be populated for this to happen, or this to be able to use. So when you publish it, if you go on this, it's not going to show it up on here, but you must click that and you'll notice that that button will be grayed out until you click it. I've not published the report, so you just trust me on this one. Have a play. So we'll go through that one. So it's right click, add dependencies, and then link it to a read code. The benefit then, if you're making your own cancer referral template, is then you can use that read code, that tick box, to then activate all of your letters. Then you can trigger a protocol to send an automatic task to your secretary, so it just does it all smoothly and all swimmingly. Mint. Couple of other bits just to tart it up. You've got a whole list down there. The other ones that I use all the time is not necessarily the text box, but the formatted text box, because it allows you to then double click on there and you can put like Dave's fab template, and you can put it in the middle, make it bold and take it up to 26, and you'll see it's there. You can then also in the background, if you click on this one, you can say like front page, and you can change the template color as well, make it bright green. Okay. Just to really waken you up on that one. And you can see here, and then likewise, you can then add more pages as you need to go. So as you preview it, you've got page 1, page 2. And then the other useful ones here is images, if you want to make it so that any uploaded images you've got here, I'll see if we've got any on file. Yeah, there we go. We've got our Eagleslift Medical Practice Eagle. Add that in to make it look pretty. So with not too much, again, this is a bit like Lego. You build all this little bits and pieces up. The real key ones that I like to do is the quick action buttons, again, to get your prescriptions. If you want certain medications prescribing, like in the low carbon template, if you want any letters actioning with certain bits afterwards, have a look at the properties and the dependencies afterwards. So again, add the specific letter, right click, add dependencies, and then use that trigger or that read code to basically, as we've added simply there, to then trigger off a protocol, because then that will feed it all into the secretaries or whoever does your letters. Absolutely marvelous. If you found that useful, I'm going to leave a couple of links to a protocols video and also a couple of 5 quick tips just to help you out with SystmOne, and have a wonderful GP day.